so questions asked number 104. So the question at the top of the key, I am a new BPO agent. What happens when I decline too many BPOs? So, for those of you who don't know me, I am Angela Cooper. I am a BPO coach. I help real estate agents increase their income while waiting on buyers and sellers to close. This is one of the platforms that we use, Broker Price Opinions, to create income on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, guys, and especially while we're waiting on buyers and sellers to close. Okay? All right, so for those of you who need a BPO coach, y'all make sure y'all look up Coach Cooper. If you're visiting here for the first time on the Facebook page, go ahead and like the page. If you're watching this from YouTube, go ahead, smash that subscribe button. If you are watching after the fact, guys, hashtag replay. And don't forget, guys, drop a 1 in the comment area if you are brand new, brand new. Y'all know my new word, brand new to Broker Price Opinions. And if you are brand new to real estate. Okay. All right. So the question at the top of the key, I am a brand new agent, just started doing BPOs, but I had to decline. What happens when I have to decline or if I decline too many BPOs? So, to get that question answered, guys, let's talk about this. If you're brand new, the way most of the companies work, okay, I can't vouch for everybody. I can just vouch for most of the companies that I've been working with for the last 22 years, okay? Most of those companies will not penalize you guys until you have accepted the BPO. Now you're on the hook, okay? So in order to get off the hook, yeah, it might be a penalty. But as long as you have never accepted the BPO and you hit the decline button, you should be fine, okay? Just give them, a reason why you're going to decline. But they're not going to stop sending you BPOs just because you're brand new to their platform and you decline 3 BPOs right out the gate, okay? Nah, they don't hardly do that. But they will give you a slap on the wrist, so to speak, or points against you, okay, which lowers your scores, okay? We talked about scores before. The main thing is you want to keep your scores at a 95 or above, but if you want them to drop your score, you hit the decline button after you accept it, okay? After you accept, then you go and say, hey, I need to refuse this BPO because I didn't realize that I had, a closing at this date or something of that nature, okay? So that will get you in trouble when you give it back after you've already accepted it. How about that? All right, so question number 2. My subject is a condo. Can I use a duplex as one of my comps? Okay, you got to have 3 list comps, 3 sold comps. I need to use a duplex as one of my comps. You cannot do that. You always have to price values or give estimates of values based on like kindness, if you will. Single family to single family, condo to condo, townhouse to townhouse, mobile home to mobile home, you see? So if you're pricing out a manufactured home, then you have to find all of your comps have to be manufactured homes. If you're pricing out a condo, all of your comps has to be condo. Whatever the subject is, that's what your comps follow. Okay? Your comps are going to mirror, if you will, your subject. That's why it's so important to try to find comps with almost identical characteristics or attributes as your subject. That's how you get a very good, okay, if you will, evaluation, is to find something that mirrors your subject: square footage, lot size, like type property, same likeness in the type of property. Okay. Now, in my area, some of the condos or townhomes are grandfathered in to say, some of the condos are grandfathered in to say townhomes, but they're really not townhomes because they don't have any lot values or lot sizes. Okay. So that's when I have to decipher, is this a townhouse or is this really a townhouse or is it a condo? Okay. So you kind of have to know your area on that part. But for the most part, if you're looking for townhomes, there's going to be a lot size, small lot size, like less than 5,000 square feet, and it's going to be, on each one of them. But your condos is going to have zero lot size, or it might have a 5-digit lot size number, like 58,000 or 102,000 square feet, something like that. That's when you know the difference in a townhouse and a condo. If you're grandfathered in on the old school clause that condos are townhomes, you see? The main difference in condos and townhomes is just that the people in the townhomes own their lots and the people in the condos don't. You see? So you just have to, kind of know the difference. But if you keep the thought in mind of like to, apples to apples, how about that? Apples to apples, oranges to oranges. You cannot compare apples to oranges. Same difference with your subject and your comps. Okay? All right, so we're moving kind of fast today, which is good. Before we go to question number 3, if you're watching us and you're new today, you're watching us from Facebook, go ahead and like the page. If you have chimed in from YouTube, guys, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. And if you are watching after the fact, hashtag replay, let us know you were here. Even tell us where you're chiming in from, okay? This platform is only for real estate agents, okay? If you're brand new to real estate or you're brand new to Broker Price Opinions, drop a 1 in the comment area. The free webinar is going to pop up. It's especially for you. All right, question number 3. How do I pick the right autofill company? How do I pick the right autofill company? That's going to be determined in what you're looking for. I'm looking for 100% autofill if I can get that, okay? Some people are not looking for that. So I pick my autofill company based on ease of use and based on the company that's going to give me the most fields, okay? FIELDS, autofill, field, FILLEDN. You see? So if a company can only guarantee me 50% autofill, I'm probably not going to go with that company. Or if I have to manually give them a lot of information, in order to get started with them, I'm probably not going to go with that company because I need that company to just come onto my computer, connect my MLS, give me a quick training on how their autofill process goes, and I'm done. I don't have time to sit up and say, I want this field, I want that field, I want this, I pick that, I pick this, I pick that. I don't have time for that. I want them to put everything in there. Everything in the MLS that come up on the MLS, I want it to be in my autofill, whether I use it or not. And I'm not the programmer, so I don't want to be programming, you know, any fields for them. I want them to just come onto my computer and pick up everything they think they need, and that's what I want to autofill. So if you're looking for price, some of these companies, some people have beta programs that are free. Some people have them for $100 a month plus any additional add-ons. Some companies are $50, $60. If you're a BPO student, you already know what company we're recommending. But if not, then you just have to go and test each one of them, and the one that has the least amount of work for you to do to get set up, you know, that's probably who I would go with, or the one that is affordable to where you are in your BPO business. See, I do 15 to 20 BPOs a day. So I need a company that's going to autofill at least 87 to 97% of my information. You see? So, but if I'm only doing, 5 or 6 BPOs a day, then I might pick up a company only giving me a little bit of data. You see? So I can't really tell you which company to go with, but I will say this, if you're a mastery student, you have several companies to choose from, and that I've experienced already in, the BPO mastery system. Okay? I don't get any money for referring you to these companies. Okay? Well, they say that I do, but I've never gotten paid for referring somebody, and I don't really care about that. All I care about is that my BPO students have a good experience with the BPO auto field. Now, the second part of the question was, do I recommend auto accept? And I would say no, I don't recommend, especially if you're brand new, I don't recommend auto accept. I don't even use auto accept. But what I do recommend is that you properly trained on how to do your BPOs in 1 hour or less, whether you have autofill or not autofill, so that you can become a preferred agent and you automatically get auto accepted. You see? So when your performance scores are higher than 95%, they're most likely going to allow you to become a preferred vendor. And that's automatic auto accept with most companies. Okay? All right. Because a lot of people is trying to figure out they want auto accept because they want to stop chasing the accept button. Accept, and every time you hit the accept button, the BPO is gone. Well, that just means that you need to learn how to do your BPOs in a way that you can create a high score so that you can ask to be a preferred vendor. Okay? So that's how that goes. All right, BPO Master, you guys, go ahead, sign up. Don't worry about your investment because I'm going to show you how to make your investment back in 30 days or less. Okay? All right. Question number 4. How do I set up BPO notifications so I can get them on my phone? I just am able to get it on email. Okay? So if you go into your profile on most of them are like this. Listen, all asset management companies are different. It's very rarely that you'll see two with the exact same platform. I think BPO analytics or and Voxtour, they used to be almost the same company because some of those agents spin off from Zone and went to uh, what is it? I think it's called BPO Analytics or something like that. But anyway, I don't do them anymore. I used to do them a long time ago, so I don't know the name right offhand because I do a lot of BPOs. Okay. But Consolidate Analytics, that's the name of it. Consolidated Analytics. Now, their platform used to be exactly the same as Zone because some of those agents that were working for Zone spin off and went and done their own thing and named it, Consolidated Analytics. Okay. So, but still, no two BPO companies are the same. So, most of the time, you're going to have to go in your profile, okay? And they have a notification button. If you want it notify you via text message, you can put your phone number in there. And if you want it notified via email, you can put your email address in there. But if you want both, there's a little button on mostly all of mine, that say click this button if you want both. So I click the button so that I can get text messages and I can get emails. I very rarely get my BPO's notification on email. Once I accept the order, then the email comes to me. Because some of them you can pick either or, email or text. Now, how you can find out if you have a BPO so that you can quickly answer that BPO, that's a whole different question. You have to set your phone up for a special ring or special type of notification. It's called, on my phone, it's called VIP notifications, okay? And I have an iPhone. I don't know. But if you have an Android, it might be named something different. But you have to set up special ringtones for your BPO's text messages and a special ringtone for your BPO email messages. That way, the moment you get a BPO, whether it's an email or a text, it doesn't matter. You quickly can answer it, and that will help you to hit that accept button, okay, faster. Listen, guys, I have worked on my cell phone, I have received and accepted and declined work on my cell phone for the last 20 years. I've been a broker for 22 years, okay? So, literally, all of my work, whether it's BPO work, a new real estate client, a new notary signing client, it doesn't matter. Whatever that client is, I promise you, I'm going to be able to hear the difference in whether it's notary, whether it's BPO, whether it's MLM, or whatever. Okay? Because I have multiple streams of income. And every different stream of income that I have a special type ring. If it's a coaching call, it's a different ring. You see? So I know right off the bat whether I got a coaching client hitting my cell phone or my email, or whether it's a BPO. If it's a notary client, it's got a special tone, ring, all of that. So I know whether I need to stop what I'm doing and answer the phone, because I don't need to stop what I'm doing to answer the phone for some of my clients. But if you're new to broker price opinions, you are gonna be chasing the accept button. So you need to have that every time you get that accept button, it needs to be a special ring in your ear so you can stop whatever you're doing and answer that message, because that is your money. You see? I can sit up on my phone and accept $300 or $400 a day worth of work. It might not be all BPOs, it may not be all notary, it could be a combination. It may not be all coaching, but it may be a combination of the three. You see? I know what's priority because I have a special ring in my ear for all of them. So that's how I'm able to make so much money on my phone. Just saying. Okay? So you want to learn how to set your phone up like that. Teaching is about a systematic way of doing things. Save yourself time, energy, and money. You see, that's what the system is all about. And that's what BPO Mastery is all about. It's about teaching you how to set your platform up on a system that will work for you so that you can be doing repetitively the same thing over and over. And that's how your money is going to increase based on how good your system is put together. You see? So, all right. So you get that? How do you set up your notifications for BPOs? You can use that model for anything. It doesn't matter if you're a MLMer, a BPO, notary, whatever, coaching, okay? You have to create a system that works. In the comments, if you have some questions for me today while we are live, go ahead, drop your questions in the comment area real quick. Code zero today. Code zero today, y'all. All right. Okay, so it looks like we don't have any questions for today. You all know, go out there, have an amazing week. Let's go get this money. And for those of you who want the BPO mastery system, just go to bpomastery.com or www. Sometimes, depending on what browser you're on, you have to put the three W's. bpomastery.com, guys, and I'll be more than happy to get you started on our system. You guys, let's go get this money. Have an amazing week, and I will see you all on the other side.